My name is Matt. I'm from the United States.
I'm Lorena from Venezuela.
And we are going to travel the world. Come join us.
Action! Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to our quick recap of 2024. We've been super busy, so we really haven't had time with the Christmas holidays and all the travels. That it's the beginning of 2025, and we decided we want to do a quick recap to close out the year.
Exactly. So we were thinking today in the morning how to do this video, and actually we prefer to do it as spontaneous as it could. Year 2024 for me was a year that we kind of like test a few things at the same time. It was the first year that we were 100% to each other, like 100% with each other. So traveling was of course priority, but also family is priority for Mati and myself. So we were trying to like balance and test few things without being conscious about it. And I think the overview was that we learned a lot and we grew a lot and we travel a lot.
Yeah, not only were we getting to know each other more, we were also meeting new family members from each side, new friends from each side. So mix that in with all the travel we were doing, and it was a whirlwind of experiences, and it was fast, and I can't believe we're already in 2025. But yes, what an amazing 2024 we had.
Yeah, so we visited over 10 countries. That was Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, the UK, Spain, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, the US, UAE, Emiratos Árabes Unidos. And we also felt that it was, priority, travel was a priority, but also, as Mati said, family was also a priority. So we kind of like this year, as we know all of the family members and we know our priorities, we will be traveling more. But last year was a crazy year.
Yeah, super crazy, which is why we have our Nepal guide to kind of keep everything in line for us. So if you see us looking at our journal, it's because we don't have the greatest memory to memorize all of it. Anyway, some of the key moments of last year. One of my favorites is when we went hiking in the Himalayas.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I think Himalayas and Nepal gave us the beautiful idea of how the power of nature, like it's just that amazing little country in between two massive ones, that is India and China, but at the same time gave us that atmosphere that you're super tiny in terms of comparing yourself with nature, like mountains that were absolutely stunning. And it was a very intense hike. We did it in only 4 days, like ABC, that is Annapurna base camp, that normally people do it like in 10. You can check the video. That it was a crazy 2 videos I think we did of that experience. Also another great experience, and it was, I think, one of my top bucket list things to do in life. It was do the Holi in India. Actually, Mati has a great idea to not only do it in India, but do it in the kind of like the place that you have to do it.
Mathura.
That it was Mathura.
Yeah.
Where what was it, the name? Krishna was born. So it was like a crazy experience. You also can check the videos. But for me, it was like beautiful. It was intense. India was intense.
India is intense. Let's just say that. India is intense.
India is intense, but the colors, everything. Awesome. Okay.
We also had a lot of other things going on. Not only were we traveling, I was in the plans of trying to make sure I could stay in Europe, so I spent 3 months apart getting my visa in the US.
Yeah.
So for Spain.
Yeah, that was not the plan, to be honest. And I think when we did the recap, it was one of the toughest things that we had to pass as a couple, because we have been together 24/7. We are since we met probably. So having 3 months apart, I had work in Europe. I couldn't travel to the US and stay with him, so it was intense. That is why also we couldn't travel that much, because we blocked almost like 3-4 months only doing the visa. Nowadays we got the visa.
Done.
Yeah.
España. Barcelona.
Exactly. So our home base is now Barcelona, and we are very excited for that, because summer is going to be in Europe for us. And
we'll talk more about that later in our 2025 recap, but we're excited. We now have one less thing to stress about and more to focus on. Outside of that, what else do we have? You had your first Thanksgiving in the
Oh,
U.S. I had my
yeah.
first Venezuelan Christmas in Spain, so it was two experiences with a lot of family and a lot of love and a lot of friends. So it was really cool.
Yeah, and one thing that you have to learn about Thanksgiving in the U.S. and Venezuelan Christmas, wherever we do it, is that you have to stretch your pants. We have been eating like crazy, and that was one of the lessons learned. Like, be more
Health conscious.
health conscious, exactly, because in the past like month and a half we have been like non-stop, traveling, meeting families, Mati's family, my family, so if his friends that are also priorities, friends are always priorities. So we have been like stretching the pants too.
And you always feel obligated to eat when people are making these
Yeah.
amazing meals. So every time they like have more and more, you feel obligated. So next year we know them a little better. We're like, okay, I'm good with one plate, not 6.
Yeah, exactly. And not like it's like it tends to a point that it gets to a point that you are not even hungry.
Yeah.
So okay, that was a lesson learned, but amazing experience
See,
both.
I
It
think
was really cool.
definitely.
Yeah, my first Thanksgiving was amazing.
Yeah, same
You
thing.
also can see the videos. We did a
Yeah.
race. You can see it on the videos.
Yeah.
And Christmas was amazing with my family.
Yeah.
And Europe.
Yeah.
Really cool. We spent summer in Barcelona, more or less, like traveling. We went to a few festivals that is also, you will see in the 2025 our plans, but that was also really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
we stopped the camera because we thought that we were talking too much. Pero no, we're not talking too much. Okay.
But this is reality. We
This
have
is
to
reality.
check these things. So we're letting you in on making sure.
One lesson learned that I think 2025 gave us as a creators, if I can say it like that, is we travel 3 months, very intense, 3-4 months between India and we were seeing so much, recording so much, that then the editing, we couldn't catch up with the editing. Mati is the only one doing the editing and doing all the videos, and it's a lot of work. You have no idea how much. So we kind of like, we couldn't edit during that experience, and then Mati was like super stressed during months. I don't know if you feel the
It was
same.
just not only traveling and trying to create new stuff, but then you have this backlog of stuff that you need to get done, and then you have the time to do it, but then the internet doesn't work. So just behind the scenes kind of things, it's just the timing you always want to do, it never works out that way. So you're always going to be a step behind. So we're trying to be better this year about creating space to make sure we can get things done faster and in a more reasonable timeline.
Yeah, and edit.
Big
and
lesson
like,
learned.
And also being able to release the videos at the same time that we are in the country, so we can have more interaction with the people that see the video, and whatever you want to see, we can show it. So then another lesson learned, I think it was the as we put a priority, travel, family, and friends, and of course making this like I think we learn how to balance a little bit better. I think we rush a lot the time, because Thanksgiving, from now on, Thanksgiving is going to be in the US and Christmas is going to be in Europe with my family, Mati's family. So I think we learn a little bit better how to balance everything. That it was a lot for the first year.
I mean, new relationship, new experiences, travel, new cities, new family, new friends. It was just a whole lot of new things all at once.
Yeah, so I think that's it, Mati. Well, as a humans, we forgot that. As a humans, and as a couple, I think we grew a lot. We passed amazing experience, difficult situation, challenges. So it was a year that we grew a lot. We balanced a lot better. And we have an amazing plan for 2025.
Which we'll definitely type with. But I think the good thing that we learned is that we learned how to travel with each other, and we learned each other a little bit better, and we learned how to communicate better. And because when you're with someone traveling all the time 24/7, it is going to be challenging, just because you're two individuals with two individual cultures, languages, experiences, whatnot. So I think we did a really good job of ending the year on a growth mode of taking some of the biggest challenges we've faced and attacking them head on. So I'm super excited because we have a whole new year planned, and we'll tell you soon, but we have already started.
Yeah, we started. We started. Okay.
We'll come
Check
back
our next video and you will see what are all our plans for 2025.
Don't forget to hit that bell, subscribe, follow us.
Sí, no se olviden de seguirnos y dejarnos todos sus comentarios.